What's up guys, John Rettinger from TechnoBuffalo here. Some of you may know that last week I got to spend a few days in Canada. And first let me say, I absolutely loved my time in Canada. I was only in Toronto, but it's a clean city, the people are nice, there's so much to see and do. People were polite when I was driving and I put my blinker on, people actually let me go. Overall, I really like Canada. I've been to Vancouver, I've been to Toronto, and I've been to some places in between. And overall, my experience has really been positive, but that's not the point of this video. While I was there, obviously I brought my main phone, my iPhone with me, and I was roaming on the Rogers GSM network there. And while I was in Canada, I happened to wander into a Rogers store, and I started asking some questions. And it really was at that point that I realized that Canadians get screwed on mobile data and devices. Here in the US, we take for granted our unlimited data. We get unlimited data on AT&T, you can get it on Verizon, you can get it on Sprint, you can get it on T-Mobile. Really, most smartphone plans come with unlimited data. In Canada, not the case. You are paying through the nose for data, and oftentimes you only get, say, a 6 gigabyte cap. Now 6 gigs is a lot of space, but if you do a lot of YouTube viewing over, if you're an iPhone user, or another YouTube mobile phone user, then you go through data very quickly, especially if you're over 3G, and you can hit that 6 gig cap very quickly. In fact, some plans are even lower than 6 gigs, 500 megs, 1 gig, 2 gig, 3 gig, and they are paying through the nose for these plans. So I really am curious as to why. And in addition to these really outrageous data costs, Canadians aren't signing a 1-year contract for a subsidy on a device, not a 2-year contract like we do in the US. They are signing 3-year contracts, which is insane, especially when you consider the lifespan of technology. A 3-year contract, if you got the original iPhone, you'd still be under contract for another year before. If you got the iPhone when it first launched on day 1, you'd still be under contract for almost another year to get the iPhone, whatever, 3GS2, whatever it might be called next year. It is absolutely insane, so I'm wondering why. Is it just that Canadians are used to paying more, so the cell carriers there can charge more? And I'm looking at you know, Rogers, Bell, TELUS, Fido, what other Canadian networks are? Is it just, are Canadians used to just paying more? Is that why they're doing this? Are there maybe Canadian laws that don't allow for as many cell phone towers? Or maybe they have to pay a certain tariff for these towers that have to offset to the consumer to cause these higher prices. I'm just wondering why, and to you Canadian viewers out there, man, I'm sorry, that really sucks. The signal strength was great in the big cities I was in. I didn't turn on data because I didn't want to get, charged through the nose, but it seemed like data was pretty strong there, especially in the country where BlackBerry was founded. Research in Motion, RIM, is based in Canada, and Canada is such a high-tech country, you'd figure they would have a better, well, maybe an infrastructure or at least better rate plans. So Canadians, do you guys complain? Do you accept your 3-year non-unlimited data fate? Does it bother you? Does it not bother you? Are you just used to it? Let me know. Leave a text or video response. I'm really curious. And to those of you not in Canada, in the US, Europe, or elsewhere, what do you think? What are your data rates that you're paying? Do you get unlimited data if you're not in the US? Just kind of curious to know what you guys think. Anyway, for exclusive content, be sure to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/John4Lakers. And to learn more about TechnoBuffalo, give TechnoBuffalo a follow at twitter.com/TechnoBuffalo, or check out the landing page at, you probably guessed it, TechnoBuffalo.com. I will see you, or rather you will see me, in the next video. Bye guys.